football is like in China, but in England it stems as being tribal, really. I suppose the best way to describe it, it's you're part of a tribe, and if you're a Man United fan, you're part of the Man United tribe. And I'm older now and wiser, but as a young lad I used to wear all the colours to all the games, and I can remember back in the 1970s when I first really started following football, it was quite scary to travel away. There was a thug culture, hooliganism, a lot of it around in the 70s.
Especially the West Ham.
Especially the West Ham. I went down there and it was quite scary at times going to places like that. I quite like going to West Ham. As you say, it used to be quite scary years ago. Some of the stories I can remember, I can remember going to Norwich and looking back now we laugh about it, but we were walking down a road and to the game, and there was 4 or 5 of us, and we were singing United songs on the way down the road to the pub, and it would have been in the 70s, late 70s, and we just walking past the pub, and one of the young guys with us, we called him, his name is Pewey, this fist came out to the side just from nowhere, hit him and knocked him over, and the guy went back in drinking, and Pewey's just got knocked over again. We looked back and laughed, but it was just the violent times of football.
I don't want you to waste your time and get cold, that's all it is. I'm not trying to move you on. If you want to stay, you can stay to watch them drive past you, but it's not very good.
They're not gonna be here.
They won't stop.
They won't stop.
They won't stop, they'll just drive right out.
Do you stay?
Yeah, stay for a while.
Yeah, same.
Because,
They say a few things and it's not true.
yeah, I know that. So
If the players want to stop, they'll just stop.
And my wife says, don't go mad. So I didn't go mad. I kept putting my hand up and bidding against another guy, and eventually became a man thing, and I wanted it. And I ended up paying £1,400 for it. I'm not really sure how I chose with my team, but once they were there, it was a case of Saturdays you look forward to for match days, you plan your life around match days. You don't have holidays in the season, you have holidays out of the season, you don't go to friends' weddings if they get married in the season, and things like that. That's how it is. And that's why I love Man United. I suppose the other thing is that they've been a constant in my life. I've had misery, I've cried with happiness, I've virtually cried with pain. It's like a relative. It's part of your life. Which games? Right. Sadly, I can't give you a quick answer on that because there's 5 games that are the most important in my life. The obvious ones was the 99 treble. So I was at Old Trafford for the 2-1 against Spurs. We went 1-0 down, and Andy Cole did that great lob to get us back in and take the title. I was at Wembley X amount of days later for the FA Cup final against Newcastle, 2-0, and then over on the plane to Spain for the infamous Ollie goal in the roof of the net, and that was 11 fantastic days. So those 3 games are obviously there. with Sunderland fighting relegation, and we are in the top three, although I don't think we played great this season, but yeah, we should win. I think 2-1.
Number 6, Johnny Evans. Number 25, Antonio Valencia. The substitutes for Manchester United this afternoon.
I think if you want to go looking for trouble at football games, you can still find it, but I just drive to the game with my friends and we watch the game, we get away quick and go home, and it's all about the game, it's all about the result, and it's controlled my life for a long time. You can change your religion, you can change your wife, you can never change your team.
Yeah.
Eric Cantona, because in my lifetime I can vaguely remember the end of George Best's career when he wasn't such a great player, and Best Law Chart, and I remember the end of their careers, but Cantona came to Old Trafford and he turned us from a good team into a great team.
What do I what?
Do you want to talk about Chelsea?
Well, they're winning 1-0 against Tottenham.
Yeah.
They're top of the league.
There you go, okay.
I don't want to talk about Chelsea. Not at all.
Don't blame.
And if it's not Van Gaal, somebody will bring that success back. Maybe not guaranteeing you titles, but you'll be there or thereabouts with Man City and Chelsea and all the teams that have got the money. When Liverpool went into their long depression, they didn't really have the money that's been thrown around. So, no, I don't think it'll be a 25-year wait for a title, but I think it'll be 2 or 3 years.
I was born to be united. Daddy told me when I was just a baby. When I was 5, I went down the Warwick Road. Now I'm addicted, the only place I'll go. Take me home, United Road, to the place I belong, to Old Trafford, to see United. Take me home, United Road. All my memories, Bobby Charlton, Jackie Best and Cantona, they came to us from heaven. And in the new camp in 1990,